Hey, how's it going? It's Robin Smith, and it's time for the Robin Smith Show for Wednesday. Again, Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Welcome to the podcast. Something's going on. I don't know if you all are hearing it, but I don't know if like GarageBand did an update or what. Something happened where my levels are a lot louder. I don't know if like last episode it was distorted or what, but it's definitely coming through real hot in my cans. So I just moved my levels down. Hopefully this is good. I don't really know what it's going to sound like, but I did a little sound check beforehand. This isn't interesting. Technical nonsense. Okay, how are you all? How are you doing? Did any of you stay up for the meteor showers last night? I meant to be better about reminding you all. I tried to do that. I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the month. These are the Southern Delta Aquarids. I don't know how you pronounce it. And the Alpha Capricornids. Excuse me. They peaked last night. And apparently the best time to watch them is after midnight here in the Northern Hemisphere. I went trail running. Actually, shout out to Nate Luongo, former guest of the show. I think I've had him on twice. He is the reason why I do Movember, and he and I have been trail running. Yesterday, I ran 4 miles, something like that, 4.5 miles. And my body was just done. It was done. I went to bed early last night. There was probably not a high chance that even if I hadn't gone trail running, I don't know if I would have stayed up and watched the meteor showers, but I'd like to. I'm buddies with Joe Egan. Also, Joe Egan's been on the show, and he is in my network, he is the authority. He works for NASA. He is the authority. I remember he told us about an event going on down near the vice president's residence, the telescope down there in D.C. And the girls, I talked about it on the show a long time ago. The girls got to look through a telescope and see rainbow stars and planets, and in an observatory where they like can lower and raise the floor. It's so cool. Anyway, let's pour one out for Ozzy Osbourne. I forgot to mention that as well. Rest in peace. Last episode. Speaking of Ozzy Osbourne and my girls, I think the only encounter of Ozzy Osbourne would be them watching Trolls 2 World Tour. And there's a character that's obviously based off of the wheelchair-bound Ozzy Osbourne. He's is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Ozzy Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is it one of those things where I don't think it says. Did he get inducted into the Hall of Fame? Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, I'm sorry. With Black Sabbath back in 2006. And again, as a solo artist in 2024, rock's beloved Prince of Darkness. We all know him and love him. The guy who bit the head off of a bat. Yeah, what is there to say about him? I never watched the Osbournes. The whole like reality TV thing. My relationship with Ozzy would just be, I'm sure I learned how to play Crazy Train on the guitar, and teaching kids Iron Man at like Camp Jam. My God, I haven't thought about that in so long. I worked at a place called Camp Jam, and obviously Iron Man. That's a cool song to learn when you're like a beginner guitar player. I remember the guy who wrote Eye of the Tiger came. That was like the thing, like, oh, the guy who wrote the song Eye of the Tiger, he's coming on Friday. Camp Jam. That was over in Rockville, the JCC in Rockville. Anyway, non-local listeners, I'm losing you here. Rest in peace, Ozzy. And your mark has been made in the legacy, the family of rock and roll. I'd love to see some sort of tribute. Thanks for the mayhem, Prince of Darkness. My God. I wanted to share with you all I follow David Attenborough on Facebook. I think I should, I'm going to post this on my Instagram. There's a mother tiger who, I guess she lost all of her cubs prematurely. And I don't know if she was at a nature reserve or some zoo, but her health was declining, as happens when your babies die. And so I think she's endangered. She's part of a species of endangered tigers, and the staff wanted to do something to, so she wouldn't die. And what they did was brilliant. They got piglets. They got piglets, and they dressed these piglets up. I swear this. I'm going to post it on Instagram. They dressed the piglets up in little tiger costumes. Tigger was suckling on Piglet's nipple. All these little piglets were dressed in tiger costumes, and the mama accepted them. They were nursing on her. She's still, her body is all ready to nurse little baby tiger cubs. And there was a bond. This is another one of those. I think my algorithm knows that I'm a sucker for like interspecies, like love stories. The fox and the dog are friends. This is like a fox and hound. Shout out Disney. So I'm going to post that. It's very cute and heartwarming. I also meant to give you an update. I mentioned last time, these tree guys, they got the tree out of, how did they do it? They got, shout out O&O Tree Services. I got to review them on Yelp and Google and all that. They are so good. Their prices are so fair. If you're in the greater DC area, I'm sure they serve the Virginia market, okay? If this is now is apparently the season for tree trimming. I go out in the mail and I get the mail, and there's those mailers promo flyer things for tree limb cutting and all that stuff. So there were two trees that were growing between our fence and the neighbor's fence, and I was like, I can't get those out. I can't I was like, are they going to take part of the fence out? Anyway, they didn't have to do anything to the fence. I don't understand it. I wish I had watched them. I guess they can slide in a little itty bit, not a full blown chainsaw, but like one of those littler ones for limb. I mean, these are the tree guys. Of course they have this, but like they were just able to go in through one of the little crevices, the little windows, and kind of attack the tree from one end and then go in at a different angle, attack it from the other end. They were able to yank it out. They were able to take the saw and cut down into the root system. And then they pour gasoline down into the root system so that it can't grow back. I mean, some of you might be thinking, yeah, duh. That's just common sense, bro. I don't have it. I don't have tree care common sense. Anyway, they got it done. So now the proof will be 3 years from now if it grows back. And then I'll say, hey, what happened? You didn't use enough gasoline? I don't know. The Sudoku ad, the ads got me. I sort of proudly have abstained from video games for, I don't know, the last, when did I graduate from college? 2006, undergrad. I remember after I graduated, I think that's when I was like playing the Wii. I got GameCube. I played Resident Evil 4, Wind Waker, the thing was, I stopped staying true as a Legend of Zelda fan. I played Twilight Princess. Is that the name of it? And but then I didn't. The Breath of the Wild. I never played that. I never Nintendo Switch. I never got a Switch, and I just fell off the gaming bandwagon. I fell off hard, and yeah, there is a part of me that's, of course, probably multiple parts of me that are like, we miss this. Anyway, so I'm playing Sudoku. I get back into Sudoku from going to our trip to Jamaica, and so I download a Sudoku game. You know, Sudoku's a puzzle, right? It's not like a first-person shooter, but the Sudoku game has ads on there, and they got me. They got me. Because they show you a game. You know, you like, I guess you solve for, you're in Sudoku, you solve for numbers, and then, you get all your 7s or whatever, you get all your 5s, and then it goes away, and then it shows you a little 30-second ad. And then in that ad, it's like recommending the app to download to play the game, but like, you don't have to download the game, and it'll let you play the game for a little bit, which is very smart from a marketing standpoint. They got me. So now I'm like, playing this like airplane game where you like build this airplane and you try to break records, distance records. It's but here's the other thing. The other thing is that now that I'm playing this airplane game, hold on. The people want to know, what is the airplane game called? It's called Epic Plane. And it's blue sky, and it's like a graphic of a paper airplane flying. But the ads on the Epic Plane game are very sad. I do believe the market, Sudoku do more men or women play Sudoku? I don't know. But I do know, based on the ads, more men play this airplane game. Okay? I guess there's more male engineers. I don't know. So, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. There's an ad for like, to play a game, to pretend to be like a business guy. It's just all, this is reminding me of what, Second Life, or I don't mean any judgment here. I just, if you're living, here, let me just U-turn my attention back to myself. Would it be cool for me in real life to build a plane? I don't know that I want to do that. I don't care. So but the game satisfies that itch, I guess, of breaking new records and figuring out. It's just the classic things that happen in games. But I don't know. There's something for me about like pretending to, I don't know, run a business. There's something about that just, I don't know what it is. If you're spending time pretending to run a business, like, yeah, maybe you don't want to run a business. It's just a game. I don't know. I can't articulate what I'm saying. There was something sad about it. It seemed to be like a replacement for like just a real life. It's like, do you believe that you'll never experience that in real life? Let's give it to you in game format. And I guess that's sad to one of my parts. Or pretend to be the president, These games are just, there's even this chat, but this is the other thing. There's this chat bot. It's like this is why I'm saying it's for men, because it's these like, one of the ads on the game is some girl chat bot who's like, I'll satisfy all of your desires. And I'm like, this is Westworld, or this is kind of what was it Futurama or The Simpsons? Maybe it was Futurama. The idea of like, eventually the sex bots will take over because all of the men will just be completely enamored, and they're not going to have any life force to go out and, find a flesh and bone, real live partner. Isn't that what happened at with the company, one of Elon Musk's many companies? Not Starlink. Wasn't there some, or maybe it was Starlink. Didn't they drop they dropped like cell phones and gave internet access to some indigenous tribe, and then they all just developed porn addictions right away? Am I making that up? Indigenous tribe porn addiction. I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. Oh, never mind. It was a hoax. hold on. No, a remote Amazon tribe did not get addicted to porn. And then right under it, it says the remote tribe that got addicted to porn. Okay, I'm spreading false rumors. It says, no, a remote Amazon tribe, the Marubu, did not become addicted to pornography after gaining internet access. A New York Times report initially mentioned that some Marubu miners were sharing pornography in WhatsApp groups, which concerned a community leader. However, this was misinterpreted and sensationalized by other media outlets, leading to false claims of widespread porn addiction. Okay, all right, I got. Sorry. TMZ, you got me. Of course you got me. Okay. How are we doing on time here? I have a funeral to go to. That's always special. It's not in my family, my wife's side of the family. I didn't know the deceased, the departed. I don't maybe at some, I don't think so. I don't know if I met this guy. But it's always special, you know, when people die, people come from around the country or around the world, they get on flights and people come together, the ritual of connection and communing. And I think that's very, very special. And so I want to make sure I dropped the girls off at camp. I can't make the burial, but the memorial service is later today. I got to go shower. I don't think I'm leaving you all hanging. There's probably other stuff. There's what I'll do here. Boop, 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 boo. I'm going to play another track. I don't know what track I'm going to play, though. It's going to be another Hammer No More the Fingers track from their first album, self-titled. Actually, let's do this. Let's play Black Harmony. Okay, I got to find it now. But I'm going to share with you all Black Harmony. We'll end the episode with that. And if you haven't done so, check out Hammer. They are actually, let's promote their, are they on tour? They got to be on tour, right? Let's find out. Don't they have, here we go. RGY, that's a good song too. Okay, August. I only see one upcoming show. Okay, August 29th. Friday, August 29th at Motor Co. Is that in Durham, North Carolina? Okay, so if you're tuning in the North Carolina market and you think this band is as awesome as I think, go check them out. Mark your calendar, get tickets. August 29th at Motor Co. Music Hall in Durham, North Carolina. All right, that's the podcast. Until next time, take care of yourselves. And this is Black Harmony by the legendary Hammer No More the Fingers. Enjoy. The Robin Smith Show is produced by me, Robin Smith. Executive produced by Robin and Kelly Glenn Smith at Team Robley. Theme song by The Very Small. The show is engineered by one of my alters, Games Nabisco. Listeners can get in touch by calling or texting the hotline at 301-458-0883. Messages can be sent to robinsmithshow@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Disclaimer. This podcast is for general information purposes only and does not constitute the practice of medicine, psychotherapy, or other professional healthcare services, including the giving of medical advice. Note: no therapist-patient relationship is formed. The use of this information is at the listener's own risk. The content of this podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Listeners should not disregard or delay in obtaining medical advice for any medical condition they have and should seek the assistance of their healthcare professionals for any such conditions.